using our offcuts of fish. For temaki, I think it's best if you have sort of fairly small pieces of fish. Most important part for temaki is to make sure that your nori is nice and crispy. I'm going to show you some that is traditional style and some that is the style that I learned where I trained in Tokyo in a restaurant called Hakkoku. So for the traditional style one, we want sheets like that. For Shaulan style, we want to cut some. So I'm going to do a traditional style one first. Traditional is to say that it's a home style of temaki. Spread your rice out into a square, covering about half of the sheet. Wasabi. And then we're using tuna, a mix of akami and chutora. And for the traditional style, what you want to do is take your sheet up into the corner. And that's the cone-shaped sushi, Temaki Sushi. My problem with this is that, as you can see by the shape, the bottom of it is going to have very little fish and the top of it will have a lot of fish. For my style of temaki, I have the sheet cut to 7/8 along the edge, about 1 inch thick. If you need a conversion, an inch is about 2.4 centimeters. Again, you got a square of rice against the nori, wasabi down the middle. I'm going to use about 20 grams of fish, which is about that much. I then cover my fish in soy sauce, close it, take the cut sheet of nori, tear it off, go around, and then the shape is a cigar shape. Some of it just fell out of the top, but we'll just place it back on there. And then you have even fish, even rice, even wasabi, and even soy sauce. Temaki is hand to hand as well. That one's for you.
What's next?
Mixed fish. Champagne time. Mm-hmm. The alcohol is having an effect.
But would you cook your rice differently for temaki specifically if you were only making temaki?
No, because sushi rice is sushi rice and temaki is a style of sushi. The only way I'd cook my rice differently is if I was to put my sushi in a refrigerator and sell it, because the rice will go hard. But I think that rice is something that you want to eat when it's warm, not cold. Anyway, so I wouldn't put my sushi in a refrigerator.
But you toast the seaweed and the nori before?
It's better if you do toast it. If you use a really high grade of nori, then you don't have to.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But the crispiness comes from the toasting of the nori?
Crispiness of the nori comes depending on the grade of the nori.
And how do they grade them?
So gold is a standard, and then you get red grade, which is like a premium. And generally with a red grade of nori, it will be a thicker sheet of nori because they've used more nori in the sheet of nori. Yeah, they've used more nori in the nori. And they've also pre-toasted it as well to
Kind of like bed sheets, 200 threads, 300 threads,
yeah.
800 threads.
Yeah.
Does it go that high? I don't know.
Yep. Yep. Essentially.